Hey everyone, Dick Dohak here, Gulf Point Properties. We like to reach out on a regular basis and just bring you up to date on things that are going on, either with the rentals or in the marketplace. This month we're going to reach a little bit outside of that normal box and kind of bring you up to date on something that's going on within the whole community, and that is this red tide and toxic green algae that has actually made the national news. So if you own property down here, I'm sure that you are curious and would like to be brought up to date. So I'll do the best that I can with this. First of all, red tide is a regularly occurring thing. It comes in more spells in certain years than it does in other years, but it's naturally occurring. It's been going on for at least 100 years and really beyond that. This algae is a different situation. This is really 100% the releases that come from Lake Okeechobee and the heat and everything that goes along with it. What has happened this year is we've had an extremely bad occurrence on both fronts. So it's garnered a lot of attention. A lot of the politicians are weighing in. This is an election year, and so it is getting a lot of attention. So that's a negative because it is affecting tourism. It is affecting charter captains and people who make their living on the beach or near the water. The upside to this, however, is that it is getting attention and things are finally starting to happen. So we're seeing funding being pushed through. We're seeing more push to get these projects fast-tracked and get them accomplished. So there's a large reservoir being built below Lake Okeechobee. My understanding is there's another one up north. These are all there so that the releases of water can go into those reservoirs, filter out, and then be released in the Everglades as the water did prior to the damming of Lake Okeechobee. So what I see is probably a 5-year plan before we really see major results from those activities. Another thing that they're talking about is deep water well injection. Not really an engineer, don't really understand it, but it is another thing that is going to happen at a faster pace than these reservoirs because they're such large projects. Other things that are going on right now is they're testing technology in these canals with the algae, putting enzymes in there, injecting ozone into them. These are really test things. It's hard for me to imagine when you talk the quantities of water that are being released that they'll work, but who knows. So the good news is outside of the shoreline and the canals, really it's not affecting the community as a whole. We're happy to see the all the hype go away so that as we get closer to season, people are back down and enjoying Southwest Florida again. So good news, I think that we are going to see some positive activity, and this we'll see some remedy to the situation. Bad news is short term it has been a little difficult on tourism in general. So hope that helps, and certainly if you have any questions relating to this matter or to anything property management, please reach out to us. We appreciate your business and hope to serve you for a long time to come. Thanks so much.